Hi everyone, I'm Sean from Starr Partners Real Estate, and today we're very excited to have David Bourdiel from Move Me In. Welcome on board, Dave.
Thanks for having us. Good to be here.
Absolutely. Yeah, so Dave, tell us a little bit about yourself and the company.
Yeah, so I work for a company called Move Me In. I've been with the guys for about 3 years now. We've partnered up with Starr Partners and have done so, I think, for the last 7 or 8 years for memory. Move Me In, we are a utility connection company, so we assist your clients with organising their utilities from electricity, gas, phone, internet, pay TV. The great thing about us is we're a free service, so it does not cost your clients anything to use us, and we are pretty much a company that will do everything for you. So as soon as you move into your properties, we've taken all the legwork out and done basically everything. All you simply got to do is unpack, move in, and enjoy your new place.
Dave, what is the biggest mistake people make with utilities after they move in?
Sean, I think the mistake that people tend to make is that they forget that there is an option for them to relook at their utilities and making sure that they have actually got the best deal within the market. Obviously markets are changing and that allows people then to really look at their electricity bills and gas bills and just making sure that they do have the best deal for themselves at the moment.
So in other words, that rate can increase over time?
Absolutely, and we can see at the moment, you know, the way that electricity prices and gas prices are changing, that their rates are definitely changing along with that. So I think it is important with how it is today that we really want to make sure, and as a homeowner myself, that I do have the best deal within the market.
So you may have the best deal right now, but next week, 6 months time, maybe not.
That's right, and it's exactly that, they do change. So I think it is important to remember that we do have that ability to really look at that and make sure that what we do have is what we're happy with. And if we're not, we have the option to obviously change that.
Great advice. Dave, how far in advance should a person, client, tenant, landlord, whoever it might be, a vendor, organise their electricity or gas and connections in advance?
Yeah, so with Move Me In, we obviously have the option to do a same day connection, but they also have the ability online when they are organising their utilities to put their actual move-in date in. So there is the option there to do that. We do obviously have times where connections need to be done fairly quickly. So we do have specific retailers that we can work with to assist with those connections with it being a same day. But bear in mind with those same day connections that there is also a cut-off time that we do have to adhere by. So we can definitely assist with that.
So as early as possible, but don't freak out.
Correct. The most important thing is
to
do not freak out. It does happen. Moving is, you know, it's painful, but it's also, there's a lot going on. So we understand that people forget to do those kinds of things, but rest assured we can get those services done fairly quickly.
What is the biggest tip for people out there in saving money, that's why you're here, on utility bills?
Yeah, it's a really good question. So I think that the most important thing is to remember that when we're organising our utilities, it's easy just to set and forget. But again, as we mentioned earlier, with the increase in prices for electricity and gas, we definitely want to make sure that we do have those best prices. So we can obviously assist with that in doing a compare with the current rates that you're doing. So what we call is like a switch and save. So essentially what you're doing is you can jump on the movemein.com.au website and on there you can choose the switch and save option. So there you can upload your electricity and or gas bills. It'll read it and it'll come back to you and let you know if you can and how much money you can save and with what retailer. So it's as simple as that. And the best thing about it is it's all done online and you don't need to speak to anybody.
And you can upload a bill, am I right?
Absolutely, you can upload your bills in there. And as I said, it will come back, read it and come back and let you know exactly what you can save.
Dave, how can someone actually tell easily that they're overpaying on their bills for utilities?
Yeah, it's a really good question because we kind of feel that that is happening probably at the moment with the way electricity prices are. So the best thing to do would be get your electricity bill out, have a look at it and potentially compare month to month, I guess in a way of doing it that way. But also knowing that you can and have that freedom of really jumping onto, again, our website and seeing if you can do a bill comparison. It's knowing that you can do that. So once you've done, because you're not locked into any contracts, but you'd probably want to just double check that you are not locked into a contract as well before doing that. But the beauty of it is you have that ease of just jumping in, popping your bill through the AI system online, and then having that bill comparison done for you. From there, you can again just decide if you want to change. If you don't, you're obviously welcome to stay, but it'll come back to you with a number of retailers offering you the rates and what their potential savings are.
I have noticed, Dave, also that some utility providers out there with their apps,
Yep.
you can actually read your own meter yourself.
Yep.
So it's a good advice to the people at home if you want to know how much, if you're getting billed quarterly,
Yeah.
you can be charged monthly.
Yep.
Read the electricity meter yourself.
Absolutely.
There's
yeah.
no bill shock then at the end of the quarter.
No.
It's a great
Yeah.
idea.
It's also looking on your bill. I mean, obviously we know about them coming through and doing reads, but is it an actual read or is it an estimate? So you really need to double check and see whether that information is correct, because basing it off an estimate is a lot different to knowing if it's an actual read as well.
What fees or hidden traps should people look for in utilities, Dave?
I think it's just making sure that what they've signed up for is what they've signed up for. Knowing that there are no contracts now, but it's also just double checking that you are on a non-contract contract. Any other fees associated, I guess, is just really checking the terms and conditions of your contract and what you've actually signed up for. So there may be hidden fees, there may not be hidden fees, but you definitely don't want to have that surprise at the end that you have been charged for something that you didn't realise you were going to get charged for.
Internet could be one of those. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, it could possibly be, but again, it's best to double check
Yeah.
with your provider and making sure that you have a clear understanding whether there are any fees associated with it or that there's not. If you're not sure, then do a bit more research, but definitely don't sign up to something that you're unsure of.
And on Move Me In, that's all nice and clear for
Absolutely.
people to see?
Yeah. So with the Move Me In side of it, naturally we can organise your electricity and gas. That's all done online, so you don't need to speak to anyone. Internet is a little bit different, so we want to know what's more important to you, so whether it's speed, service or price. So based on that information, you'll then get a call from our internet team, and we'll be able to have a chat to you with relation to what's best suited for you. And the guys will explain to you exactly what you're up for, if there are any costs associated.
That's a really good service, because a lot of people wouldn't know, like you said, speed. So speed relates to the technology that's connected.
Correct.
So that's really important because you may not be able to play YouTube.
Well, that's it. And everyone wants
Or the
YouTube,
kids won't, or someone won't.
Everyone wants
or more
YouTube.
than one. Dave, are there any other services that Move Me In offer besides the normal utilities, which we would call electricity, gas, internet?
Absolutely, so I'm glad you did ask. So along with those services, we do offer removalists and cleaners. There is the possibility that we can also offer an insurance product too. So knowing that we cater for all of the sides of the business, so from rentals to sales, we can definitely offer alternate services based on those sides of the business too. So they're definitely there to utilise, and again, they're all free to use.
And now the service, the Move Me In service, overall, the cost for that?
It does not cost anything to use us, which is a really good
that?
thing to do. We love a free service. So
To save money.
Absolutely. And I mean, look, the best thing about Move Me In is it's free. So we've done all the legwork for you. We've forged relationships with a large panel of the best known providers out there who can obviously offer discounted rates within the market today. So what we're trying to do is allow you to compare and connect and make it as easy and as simple as possible. So it's really that easy.
Dave, any advice you can give people out there that are looking at saving money? I know it's a world we live in today that's becoming more expensive, so it's very timely to have you here today. Any advice?
I think if you haven't used a company like Move Me In before, definitely use it. So as I said earlier, we've taken the legwork out. We've done all the research for you. So knowing that a lot of people at the moment are time poor as well, and probably not wanting to really speak to anyone with relation to organising these services because they're on the phone for so long. The fact that we've created a business and a model of the business where it's done online. So the electricity and gas is all created and done, so you can just complete it within a couple of minutes online. But also knowing that you have the ability to look at how you can switch and save and try and find the best deals within the market for yourself. So definitely look at that comparison as well. Don't just set and forget, because it's a lot of what we do. We organise our electricity, we organise our gas, and then we're just done. And we kind of go, okay, we get our bill, within 3 months and we kind of go, wow, that's really high, but then we do nothing about it. Then we get our next bill and we're still in the same cycle. So a good tip and a trick is to really jump onto those comparison sites of Move Me In and allow yourself the opportunity to see if you can really save yourself some money. It doesn't take long to do it, and I guarantee you can save yourself some money. Any money to be saved at the moment.
Well, it's very hard not to cook. You need the lights on.
Well, that's right.
Soon to be winter, so we need the heater on.
Exactly.
How do you save money? Use your service.
Absolutely.
And just also to mention, like, we do have a lot of our existing clients using the service now.
Yep.
I personally use them as well, so I can definitely say it's a great service.
Yep.
It's free, and if it saves you money, have a look.
Absolutely. And it's not only for the people moving into a property, we can also assist the people moving out of a property too. So everyone's got to go somewhere. So if you use the service before, whether you're moving in or you haven't used it, definitely use it for in and out, and we can definitely get you guys the best deals.
And you can use it in the sense of just having a look. So, and I remember doing that myself.
Yeah.
Got my bill, uploaded, and it just spat out straight away exactly where I could save money compared to my existing provider.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know on one occasion I couldn't save any more money, which was fine. I knew I was on the best deal. I didn't have to do anything.
No,
it was just peace of mind.
That's right. And it doesn't mean you have to do it.
No.
I mean, as you said, it gives you the option to do it. If you want to do it, you just click on the link and proceed with organising that. If you don't and you just simply want to get a comparison, well, that's what we can do. But again, it's allowing you the opportunity to do it. And I think it's important to really want to do it.
It's information, isn't it?
Absolutely. It doesn't cost anything to do it. I mean, none of us want to phone our retailer and go, hey, can you give us a better deal? They're just on there forever. So I think, you know, allowing that to be done online is just easy. You can do it while you're on the train, you can do it while you're on the plane, you can do it wherever you want.
David, it's been an absolute pleasure to catch up in this beautiful duplex that we're in today. We had a good look around.
It's great.
There's some really modern properties out there. Hopefully the power bill's not going to be too high after we speak to you and use the service. But look, thank you so much for being part of our team.
Thank you. It's so appreciated. I mean, I love doing business with the guys at Starr Partners, and it's amazing to deal with you guys.
Hopefully we can save some people out their money, use the service.
Absolutely. Thank you.